Was the African country Liberia colonized or not? Let's settle this once and for all. This backstory about Liberia's history will help you make a decision.
This is Africa.
Throw back to America in the 18th century. Some black slaves in America were suddenly set free by their owners to go live their own lives. But there was a big problem. They faced intense racism from white Americans who just didn't want them around. Some white people even feared that these freed slaves might convince other slaves to rise up and fight for freedom. Then one day, a white man named Robert Finley came up with what he thought was a brilliant solution. He believed that these freed slaves would be better off if they went back to Africa and started their own country. It kind of made sense at the time. So with help from other like minds, he founded an organization called the American Colonization Society. The goal was simple: send freed black slaves back to Africa. They began convincing and supporting freed slaves to relocate to Africa, even though many of them had never been there before. Between 1822 and 1861, over 15,000 freed black slaves left America and settled in a new place that the ASCS named Liberia. Yes, the Liberia you and I know today, which means the land of liberty. But here's the twist: the land they found wasn't empty. It was already home to several indigenous African groups. These native communities watched as the new settlers, now called Americo-Liberians, built towns, made laws, and ruled the land without asking permission. Over time, the Americo-Liberians saw themselves as more civilized. They copied American systems and controlled the country's politics, economy, and military. For over a century, they excluded the indigenous people and ruled like kings. But it was only a matter of time before the native people of Liberia snapped and started fighting back. They demanded equality. They demanded a voice. In 1980, a military coup ended Americo-Liberian rule, and Liberia finally had its first indigenous president, Samuel Doe. So was Liberia colonized? Surely not by European power, but because of the dominance of the freed black settlers. Some say Liberia was colonized by its own people. Others argue they were never colonized, just like Ethiopia. But you tell me, what's your verdict? Do you want to create better videos for your business or start content creation? I'm hosting a 6-day smartphone video creation class where I will teach you how to make better videos and grow your socials just like I did. And all for 5,000 naira. Send a DM or click the link in my bio to register. Ogadi, tomorrow.